You are not alone, but you feel completely alone. You are surrounded by people you have known for years, and yet something is missing, something you cannot name, something that makes the room feel empty even when it is full. You go home and feel more alone than if you had stayed in by yourself. This is one of the most common and least talked about experiences in modern life, and it has a name. Here is exactly why you feel lonely around people you know, and what is actually going on beneath it. First, understand that loneliness is not about being alone. It is about being unseen. You can be in a room full of people who know your name and still feel completely unknown. Because loneliness is not the absence of people. It is the absence of genuine connection. And connection requires something most social interactions never reach: being truly known. Reason 1. Your relationships live at the surface, and you are not. Small talk, shared activities, surface level check-ins. These are the scaffolding of relationships, not the substance of them. You can do all of these things with someone for years and still not really know them, or feel known by them. Duration is not depth. Years of knowing someone does not automatically mean they know you. Reason 2. You are performing rather than being. And so is everyone else. Most social environments have unspoken rules. Be okay. Be easy. Be entertaining. Do not need too much. So everyone shows up managed, polished, safe, and leaves feeling unseen because they never showed up at all. The loneliness is not because no one cares. It is because no one, including you, is being real. Reason 3. You have outgrown the people around you, but you have not yet found the ones you are growing toward. This is one of the most painful kinds of loneliness. You still love these people. They just cannot meet you where you are now. Growth is lonely before it is rewarding. The in-between space, after you leave the old and before you find the new, is the loneliest place of all. Reason 4. You are not letting people see the real you. And deep down you know it. You have built walls that keep you safe, but they also keep people out. Every time you say, "I am fine," when you are not, you choose safety over connection. And connection quietly starves. You cannot be known without being seen. And you cannot be seen without letting someone look. Reason 5. You are surrounded by the wrong people for who you actually are. Not bad people, just not your people. You have nothing in common beyond circumstance. Work, neighborhood, school, history, and circumstance creates familiarity. But familiarity is not the same as belonging. Reason 6. The conversations you crave do not happen in most social settings. You want to talk about what you are actually going through, what you are actually thinking, what actually matters to you. But most groups do not have space for that. And so you edit yourself. Every time. And a self that is constantly edited cannot feel genuinely connected. Because what is connecting is not actually you. Now here is what makes this particular loneliness so painful. Society tells you that loneliness means you do not have enough people in your life. So you feel like something is wrong with you. But you are surrounded by people. So you do not have permission to feel this way. And that makes it worse. You feel the loneliness. And then you feel guilty for feeling it. And then you feel more alone because you cannot share that either. This feeling is not a character flaw. It is not ingratitude. It is a signal that you need depth, that you need genuine connection, that the current arrangement is not enough, and it is allowed to not be enough. So what do you actually do about it? First, stop waiting for depth to find you. Go first. Most people are waiting for someone else to go first. If you go first, you give them permission to follow. Not all at once. Not dramatically. Just 1 degree more real than you were yesterday. Second, invest in fewer relationships more deeply. Not more relationships more thinly. One person who genuinely knows you is worth more than 50 who know your name. Third, find your people by finding your interests, not by trying to fit into existing groups. Belonging is not something you find by trying harder with the wrong people. It is something you find by finding the right ones. Fourth, learn to be present rather than performing, even in small moments. Connection lives in the small moments of genuine presence, not the grand gestures. The laugh that is genuinely funny to both of you. The honest answer to "How are you?" the moment you stop performing. Fifth, accept that some loneliness is the price of being a thinking, feeling person in a world that discourages depth. The most deeply feeling people are often the loneliest. Not because they are broken, because they need more than most environments offer. That is not a weakness. That is a standard. And the right people will meet it. You are not too much. You are just not yet with the people who can hold all of you. The loneliness you feel in a crowd is your soul telling you something important. It is telling you, this is not your crowd. It is telling you, you need more than this. It is telling you, keep looking. Your people exist. And when you find them, you will know. Because for the first time in a long time, you will not be editing yourself to fit. You deserve to be fully known, not just recognized. Follow for more psychology that helps you understand yourself.